Learn English with Daily Glowing English Podcast.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Glowing English. I am your host, Jihad. I am so happy to be here with you today.
And I am Santi. Hello to all our amazing listeners. We are super excited for today's topic.
Yes, Santi. Today we are talking about something very important. It can truly change your life. We are talking about leaving your comfort zone.
Wow, that is such a powerful topic, Jihad. Many people want to improve their English, they want to change their lives, but they stay in the same place because they are comfortable.
Exactly, Santi. A comfort zone feels safe. It feels warm and nice, but nothing new grows inside it. Today, we will discuss why it is hard to leave, how you can step out, and why taking small risks will change your future.
But before we jump deeper into this amazing talk, hey friends, if you are enjoying this video right now, please take 2 seconds to like this video.
Yes, hit that like button right now. And do not forget to subscribe to Glowing English. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss our new videos. Your support means the world to us.
Absolutely. Subscribe to Glowing English and let us grow together. Now, Jihad, let us start from the very beginning. What is a comfort zone?
That's a great question, Santi. A comfort zone is a psychological space. It's a place where you feel completely safe. You know what to expect. You follow the same routine every single day.
So, for example, waking up at the same time, eating the same breakfast, going to the same job, and talking only to people you already know.
Exactly. You do not feel stressed in your comfort zone. You do not feel nervous. Everything is predictable.
That sounds very cozy. Why is that bad?
It's not bad for surviving, but it's bad for growing. When you stay only in your comfort zone, you stop learning new things. You don't discover your true potential.
I agree. I remember when I first started learning English, I was so afraid to speak. I preferred to stay silent because silence felt safe. Staying silent was my comfort zone.
Many of our friends watching Glowing English feel the exact same way, Santi. Speaking a new language is scary. You might make mistakes. People might laugh. So you stay inside your quiet zone.
Yes, I was so afraid of making mistakes. I thought people would judge me. But then I realized something. If I never speak, I will never improve.
That is a huge truth. Comfort feels good now, but it brings regret later. Growth and comfort cannot live together in the same room. You must choose one.
Wow, Jihad, that's deep. Growth and comfort cannot live together. So, how many zones are there when we try to change?
Scientists and experts talk about 4 zones. Let's explain them simply. The first one is the comfort zone. Here you feel safe and in control.
Okay, what comes next when you try to step out?
Next is the fear zone. This zone is scary. In the fear zone, you lack confidence. You care too much about other people's opinions. You make excuses to go back to safety.
Oh, I know the fear zone very well. When I tried my first English speech, my hands were shaking. My heart was beating fast. I wanted to run back home.
That's completely normal, Santi. Everyone goes through the fear zone. But if you don't give up, you enter the third zone, the learning zone.
What happens in the learning zone?
In the learning zone, you face challenges. You learn new skills. You deal with problem after problem. You expand your comfort zone. What was scary yesterday becomes easy today.
Yes, once you speak English a few times, it's not scary anymore. You learn new words. You stop worrying about every little mistake.
Exactly. And finally, you enter the fourth zone, the growth zone. In the growth zone, you set new goals. You find your purpose. You build real confidence. You feel strong and empowered.
That sounds wonderful. So we go from comfort to fear to learning and finally to growth.
Yes, Santi, that's the journey. But why do you think people stay stuck in the fear zone or never leave the comfort zone at all?
I think it's because of fear, Jihad. Fear of failure is very strong. Nobody likes to feel foolish. Nobody likes to fail.
You're so right. The human brain is designed to keep us safe. Thousands of years ago, staying with your group and doing safe things kept human beings alive. Danger meant staying away from wild animals.
But today, speaking English in public is not a wild animal. It will not eat you.
Exactly. Speaking English will not hurt you. Making a mistake in grammar will not destroy your life. But your brain reacts as if it's dangerous. Your heart races, you sweat.
So our brain tries to protect us, but it actually holds us back.
Precisely. So we have to train our brain. We must tell ourselves it's okay to feel uncomfortable. Discomfort is just proof that I'm growing.
That's a great mindset shift. Discomfort is proof of growth. I love that sentence.
Let's talk about real life examples. Santi, can you share a time when you stepped out of your comfort zone outside of learning English?
Oh, sure. A few years ago, I was very shy. I hated public speaking. Whenever my teacher called my name in class, my face turned red. I felt so embarrassed.
That must have been tough. How did you change that?
One day, I decided I was tired of being afraid. I signed up for a small presentation competition. I was terrified. I couldn't sleep the night before.
Oh no, what happened during the presentation?
Well, I forgot some lines. My voice was shaking. It was not perfect at all, but when I walked off the stage, I realized something incredible.
What did you realize?
I realized that I survived. The world did not end. Nobody laughed at me. In fact, people applauded my effort. After that day, public speaking became much easier. I stepped into the learning zone.
Bravo, Santi. That's a classic story. You faced fear, survived it, and grew stronger. How about you, my friend, watching this right now? What's your comfort zone story?
Yes, write your story in the comments below. We read all your comments on Glowing English.
Let's talk about practical advice now. How can our listeners step out of their comfort zone today? Not tomorrow, not next year, today.
Yes, give us some practical steps, Jihad.
Step number 1, start small. You don't need to climb a mountain on day 1. Micro steps are powerful.
What's a micro step?
A micro step is a very small action. It's so small that it feels easy. For example, if you're afraid to speak English, don't start with a 30-minute public speech. Start by speaking out loud to yourself in your room for 1 minute.
Oh, that's very simple. Anyone can speak to themselves in English for 1 minute.
Exactly. Or record your voice on your phone. Listen to it. That feels a bit uncomfortable at first, but it's a small step outside your comfort zone.
Nice. Then, step 2 could be speaking to a friend or leaving a voice message in English.
Exactly, Santi. Then step 3 could be talking to a colleague or joining an online English discussion group. Small steps build huge confidence over time.
What's step number 2, Jihad?
Step number 2 is change your self-talk. The words you say to yourself matter a lot.
What do most people say to themselves when they feel scared?
Most people say, I can't do this. My English is bad. I'm too old. I'm too shy.
Yes, negative self-talk is very dangerous. It traps you inside your comfort zone.
Instead, add one magical word to your sentence. That word is yet.
Yet, how do we use it?
Instead of saying, I cannot speak fluent English, say, I cannot speak fluent English yet.
Oh, that changes everything. I can't do it yet. That means I'm working on it. Future success is coming.
Yes, yet opens the door to growth. It gives your brain hope and motivation.
I love that. What's step number 3?
Step number 3, embrace mistakes as lessons. In school, we were taught that mistakes are bad. If you make a mistake on a test, you lose points.
Yes, school made us fear mistakes.
But in real life, mistakes are the best teachers. Every single successful person has failed many times. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb.
Imagine if Edison gave up after his first mistake. We would all be sitting in the dark.
Exactly, Santi. So when you make a grammar mistake, do not feel ashamed. Smile and say, "Thank you for teaching me, mistake."
That is such a positive way to look at life. Mistakes mean you are trying. If you make no mistakes, you are doing nothing new.
Beautifully said, Santi. Step number 4 is change your daily routine.
How does changing your routine help leave the comfort zone?
When you change small habits, you train your brain to adapt to change. Take a different path when walking home. Try a new food. Read a book in English instead of your native language. Listen to a new podcast, like Glowing English.
Yes, doing small, new things every day prepares your mind for bigger challenges. It builds your courage muscle.
Courage is like a muscle, Santi. If you do not exercise it, it stays weak. If you exercise it every day, it becomes strong.
That makes so much sense. Jihad, what about people who are surrounded by unsupportive friends? What if people around them discourage them when they try new things?
That is a very common problem. Step number 5 is surround yourself with the right people.
Tell us more about that.
Some people do not like it when you leave your comfort zone. Why? Because your growth reminds them that they are staying comfortable and not growing.
That is true. Sometimes people criticize you because they're afraid to try themselves.
Exactly. They might say, "Why are you trying to speak English? You sound funny." Or, "Why are you trying to start a business? You will fail."
How should we respond to those comments?
Do not argue with them. Politely ignore negative advice. Seek out positive, ambitious people. Surround yourself with people who encourage you to grow. Join online communities of learners, like our community here at Glowing English.
Yes, here at Glowing English, everyone supports each other. We're all on this learning journey together.
Absolutely. You are never alone when you are part of our family. Jihad, let us talk about fear of judgment. This is a big reason why people stay inside their comfort zone. How can we stop caring so much about what others think?
That is a human problem, Santi. Everyone wants to be liked. But here's a truth. People spend much less time thinking about you than you think.
That is so true. We think everyone is watching us and judging every word, but actually, they're busy thinking about their own lives and their own problems. Exactly. Scientists call this the spotlight effect. We feel like there's a bright spotlight on us all the time, but in reality, nobody is paying that much attention.
So if you say a wrong word in English, people will forget it in 10 seconds.
Yes, they will forget it almost immediately. So why let a 10-second moment ruin your opportunity to learn?
That frees up so much mental space. Stop worrying about others and focus on your own progress.
Exactly. Compare yourself only to who you were yesterday. Do not compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20.
Ooh, I love that quote. Do not compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. That is so encouraging.
Everyone started at the beginning, Santi. Even the best English speakers once struggled with basic sentences. Even the best entrepreneurs were once broke. Even the best athletes were once beginners.
It takes patience and persistent effort, step by step, day by day.
Yes. Now let's talk about the rewards of leaving your comfort zone. What happens when you finally step out?
Oh, so many good things. First, your confidence skyrockets.
Yes, true confidence comes from overcoming difficult things. You cannot gain confidence by staying comfortable. Confidence is built in the storm, not in the calm.
Wow, confidence is built in the storm, not in the calm. That's poetry, Jihad.
Thank you. What is another reward, Santi?
Second, you open up new opportunities, new job opportunities, new friendships, new travel experiences. When you speak English, you can connect with millions of people all over the world.
Absolutely. English is a bridge. It connects you to global opportunities. If you stay in your comfort zone and don't practice, that bridge remains closed. But if you take a chance, the entire world opens up to you.
Third reward, you get rid of regret. living with regret is much harder than living with fear.
That is so true, Santi. At the end of life, people rarely regret the mistakes they made while trying. They regret the chances they didn't take. They regret staying safe.
That makes me reflect deeply. I don't want to look back in 10 years and say, I wish I had tried.
Nobody wants that. So let fear be your compass.
What do you mean by let fear be your compass?
If something makes you feel a little scared and excited at the same time, that means it's the right direction. That's where your growth is waiting.
Smiling, fear points to growth. If it scares you a little bit, do it.
Yes, if public speaking scares you, try public speaking. If speaking English to a foreigner scares you, say hello to a foreigner. If applying for a new job scares you, send your resume.
Clapping, step into the fear. That's where the magic happens.
Let's do a quick summary of what we discussed today for our friends at Glowing English.
Great idea.
First, the comfort zone feels safe, but no growth happens there.
Second, moving from comfort to growth requires going through the fear zone and the learning zone.
Third, take small micro steps. You do not need to do everything at once.
Fourth, use the power of yet. Say, I can't do it yet.
Fifth, view mistakes as your best teachers, not as failures.
Sixth, stop worrying about what others think. The spotlight effect is not real.
And seventh, build your courage muscle every day by changing small routines.
What a wonderful guide for life and language learning, Jihad. I feel so motivated right now.
I feel motivated too, Santi, and we hope all of you watching and listening feel inspired to step out of your comfort zones today.
Remember, every great journey starts with one single small step. Take that step today. Speak that English sentence out loud. Try that new thing.
Warmly thank you for listening to today's episode. We love creating these simple, helpful English audio lessons for you.
Cheerfully, before you go, please remember to subscribe to Glowing English if you haven't already.
Hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you get notified every time we release a new video.
Leave a like on this video if you learned something today, and drop a comment telling us what is one thing you'll do today to leave your comfort zone.
Please visit our channel, Glowing English, to watch more of our videos, practice your listening skills, and grow your English confidence every day.
Smiling! Thank you so much, everyone. Keep practicing, stay brave, and keep glowing.
See you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.
Waving! Bye-bye!